everybody wants to be buried under a big tree. No, you don't.
Wow. Okay, Stacy.
Trees are horrible for gravestones. Like these walnut trees create just the magical place for all this stuff to thrive on these stones.
Yeah.
And not only that, but then when there's a big storm, you know, either the tree comes down or huge branches come down, smack the stone, break it, knock it over. The other thing is the roots of the tree will obviously grow out, and then they start tilting the stones that are near it. And I've even seen ones where somebody was buried next to the tree, and the tree has started to grow right around a stone, and a stone will be completely inside of it, eventually, inside the tree eventually. What most people don't realize is most of these stones, like in this older part of the cemetery, actually came from like Sears and Roebuck or Montgomery wards. Yes, if you look in the old catalogs, they had a section of headstones, and you could pick out exactly which ones you wanted, what you wanted on it. So a lot of cemeteries have...
You would just have to wait for the death thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to order my own
yes,
stone. But
exactly.
let me guess. I think it'll be April 9th.
I know. Exactly. So a lot of cemeteries, you'll see a footstone near the stone, which just has a person's initials on it. That would have been done by the local stone carver. And so once you would die, they would put the footstone in so that your spot is marked. And then you would order these on through Sears or Montgomery wards. So they had to wait 6 months to a year for them to be shipped
To get the stone.
all the way out here.
Yeah.
And brought in, and then you could have your stone put up. The receiving vault or mausoleum.
What is that called? The receiving vault?
Receiving vault.
What?
So back in the day, if you passed away in the winter, everything's frozen solid.
Right.
So they would tuck you into the receiving vault until spring when they were able to dig and the ground wasn't frozen. Okay. Sorry, not to be gross, but...
No, that's good to know. History's important.
Right.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Right, no.
Okay, very good.
Cemeteries, they really are outdoor museums. You know, you can look at them from an artistic view of, you know, the different things that are on the stones and, you know, what was happening during a certain time.
Yeah.
You know, like when the flu of 1918, and you'll find a whole slew of people that were buried. Sometimes you'll see whole families with children just listed one after another. It was because it was before we had immunizations or before we had penicillin, you know, and then you go and look in the old newspapers, you know, and they died of croup or pneumonia. And you think, and now that's completely fixable, you know?
Yeah.
So... But yeah, I mean, the history of Decorah lays in the cemeteries.
And the
more
fact
or less.
that every one of these stones has a story.
Yep, every single one. It's just waiting for somebody to tell it.
Yeah.